So you've since then you've built obviously relationships with other businesses and institutions in Doncaster, one of them being Harrison College. I'm just thinking if you wouldn't mind sharing your thoughts around opportunities or what Doncaster brings.
So I'm Gemma Peebles, CEO of Harrison College. So I started in 2019, same as Robbo. So I was a teacher, and saw an opportunity in Doncaster for a different way of approaching education. I believe the education system is broken generally. It doesn't fit all of the young people that we serve in Doncaster, but also nationally. I don't know if you agree, John, but the system doesn't suit all learners. A lot of young people are pushed into different education providers that don't work for them, and then they don't succeed, and they're set up to fail, and then they get into a system where we've got generational people on benefits, which is unfortunately what's happening in Doncaster. So Harrison College is to target a very niche group of young people, particularly that suit QDOS QA. So they're very diverse young people that have autism, social emotional needs, social anxieties, but the focus of our college is all around employability and getting into work. So there's an opportunity in Doncaster with the number of industries that are in Doncaster. And with the Chamber, they had a focus at the time on engaging with business and the Doncaster Promise and bringing businesses to partner with education. There was a huge opportunity and a gap in the market from a business perspective, but also for young people and learners. So with the college, we partner and work with about 40 businesses at the moment, whether it be internships, workshops, doing site visits last week. We did 2 weeks of National Careers Week, so we visited 20 different businesses. Robbo has already mentioned we've got an academy starting to get up off the ground. So with QDOS, so we run QDOS as part of QDOS's training. We run with our students. So we've got a TA that's understands game design, and actually I'm worried about him leaving and going to work for QDOS because that's what he wants to do. But he is training students in college, and we've got all the systems in college so that then they can go and do the play test with QDOS and hopefully do an internship with them and be taken on. We had a successful intern with you last year, didn't we, who did really well. He was offered a job with QDOS, but he turned it down. Well, he just didn't, the last little hurdle he couldn't get over, and that was his choice. But the partnerships in Doncaster are working particularly well. We've got huge companies like Polypipe, companies like QDOS. We've got sole traders. So we had a lady that managed property. She was on her own, but she spent 2 days a week for a year mentoring one of our learners, and now he works for St Ledger Homes in an apprenticeship scheme, and is absolutely flying. But it's a commitment from Doncaster business that makes us successful, because they then work with our students, and hopefully they give back to businesses like QDOS, because hopefully the employees of those businesses learn from our young people and learn about different aspects of diversity, and actually that there can be abilities and you can use those things, and they've got hidden skills that you don't actually know are there. We learn things from them all the time. They come to me with solutions to things I didn't know was a problem, but they'll give it to me and go, yep, great, fantastic.
Can I ask then, so, well, I'm going to move it across to John, just because the comment there that we had about the education system being kind of maybe not as we need it to be, and it'd be interesting from your perspective, John, maybe a reference point around Doncaster, but also how is it that you're maybe approaching things that it can be more of what young people need?